We are going live again. Here we go. Okay, yes, we are live both on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all three at the same time because we are doing psychic spirit guide mini readings for free. I'm doing them all this week as part of the launch for my Inner Ascension Alchemy psychic spirit guide training. That is a one-to-one training where you will learn how to do all of this magical stuff for yourself. But to celebrate that, I am doing free readings all week long. This is the second live that we are doing. So if you're coming in to the chat, come in, say hello, especially if you're coming to me from Instagram or YouTube, definitely let me know because I can't actually see the feedback for that um, unless you guys do a comment or something. So I don't even know if I'm really live there until you let me know. If you're coming in on TikTok and I can see you guys are in the building, welcome. We've literally just pressed play. We are doing psychic spirit guide readings today. They are psychic. I don't really need to use these oracle cards. They're just for fun. But if you do want a reading today, then you can absolutely do it. What I'm feeling called to do in the beginning is do a little collective reading. We've been through it. Turn that music down a little bit. Can you guys hear the music? Just let me know in the chat if the music is actually something you can hear or if it's not. Um, hmm, let's do a reading for the collective. I don't want to use these cards. I'm going to tune in, and if you want to get a reading for yourself, we have been doing a ton of them this week. We've probably done like over 15 readings now. My readings aren't like tiny little ones. You will get a really good one, but it is really only one question. So either one specific question. Hey, Australian Warlock, good to see you in. I'm doing some more lives. So it's either one specific question, or often people just want a general reading. Sometimes the thing that the thing that I'm seeing a lot in the collective, going back to that collective reading, is we've just come out of that eclipse period. Now we're in the eclipse sort of like integration shadow period where essentially all of the stuff, the icky stuff that came up during the last month is now it's putting you into action. Yeah, so you probably feel like a little bit more fire in your belly. We're in Aries energy now. You're probably feeling a little bit of a I need to like I want to do this. I want to do the action. I need to burn it to the ground, or I need to take the next step. Or it's gotten to the point where you're like, no, I can't not do it. It's going to happen. I can do it because I need to. And that's the energy of the Aries. It's just like bang. So one of the biggest things that's been coming in a lot is thank you for all the love in the chat, guys. I'm appreciating it. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. One of the biggest things is what's next? That's the question that keeps coming to me. I do free inbox readings into the email inbox fortnightly. I pick one person every fortnight. I do a reading with them. I tune into their spirit guides. I see what's going on. And the question that keeps coming into my inbox over the last 2 weeks is what's next? What do I do next? So if you're wondering that, then we can absolutely get it going. I've got I've got three decks today. I normally only do two, but I've got three today. We've got my favorite deck ever, Shamanic Healing Oracle cards. These are like the bomb dig. I will always use them. The Starseed Oracle for those beautiful starseeds and light workers out there, just like myself. That's a really beautiful one. And I've also got Angel Therapy today, a little bit of a controversial deck. I love this deck, but at the same time, it's not my favorite deck, but sometimes more people resonate with this one. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yes, getting Australian Warlock, yeah. Getting the momentum going on the lives, it takes a little while, but then once it comes in, it's pretty amazing. So you just get the momentum going. All right, let's do the thing. Let's do some reading. All right. Angel Therapy here. I'm for some reason opening Shamanic Healing, so this must be the one that wants to come through. Yes, give me the 10K likes, girl. That would be amazing. Is that like a threshold or something that happens when you get over that? I'm curious. Who wants to do a reading? If you're in here giving me the love, thank you so much. I appreciate it, but I would love to do a reading for you. So if anyone wants one, let me know so that I can tune in. I mean, I can always tune in into the collective, like I was doing before, but it's more fun to do it when it is somebody. Thank you, Imran. Imran, if am I pronouncing that correctly? Thank you, Jen. Jen, you would like a reading? We can absolutely do one for you. Jen, would you like me to use some cards? Close enough. Hey, look. Okay, close enough. Good. Yeah, that's with Andreas, so it's actually Andreas, but I say Andreas because a lot of people can't say Andreas. Okay, do you want to use a deck? You do not have to use a deck. I can tune into your spirit guides without using a deck, but if you would like to, Jen, just let me know which one you would like to do. And then if you have a specific question or if you want more of a general reading. Either way is good. Let me know in the chat. If you're coming to me from Instagram or YouTube, let me know. It's all here on TikTok, but we're not sure Instagram, YouTube. I hope I hope that I'm coming through to you guys. I literally have no idea. That's the only downside of streaming to 3 platforms all at once. Yes, Imran, you absolutely can get a reading after Jan. You are next in the queue. Jen, are you still here? Whatever you feel. Ah! Oh my God, my tripod nearly died. Jesus, the tripod nearly died. Okay, well, what I'm feeling is shamanic healing. Um, that's interesting. You've got a bit of angel energy. Yes, you can. I show speed. If you hang around, I can do you third. You've got a bit of an angel presence around you, and the angel therapy deck did come to mind as well. So, do you have a question, Jen, or just general? Just general or question? Thank you, Imran. I appreciate it. Appreciating the love. General, please. Yep, we can absolutely do general. Oh my gosh, I need to like lean this down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Cool, general, please. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna tune into the cards in a minute, but actually, what I do, yes, Australian Warlock, we can do one for you as well. Okay, so, so when I tune into someone's spirit team, what I do is I cast light all around me. I've already opened up my channel previous to going live, so we're already there. But I just move into my waiting room, which sort of sits in the third eye. My heart beams out all around to create this loving space. And now calling in a spirit team in the highest light for Jen, so that we can have the most appropriate, the best message to support Jen here and now in their life. What do you want Jen to know? What would be supportive of Jen? Yeah. So you do have that. Okay, I need to pivot to the angel therapy cards because the angels are so strong around you, Jen. Like you've definitely got angel energy. So these are really beautiful cards. They're quite specific cards. We'll see what wants to come through you, but I'm seeing is what feels to me like Archangel Raphael is around you specifically, and he is all about healing. So I'm curious if you have sort of some form of, and it does feel like physical something going on right now. That you are, it's not getting you down heaps, but it's like it's there, and you're like, I need to get some healing on this. So it feels like there could be some angel energy around you to try and support you. So let me know, Jen, if that resonates or not. It makes it easier for me when I am working with the cards, but working with your spirit team. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Whoa, Jen, that's full on. So Jen, in for those playing along on Instagram and YouTube, has been in an accident recently. No wonder she's got Archangel Raphael coming around her. That was only a couple of months ago. Woof, Jan. Okay, well, I want you to know immediately that Archangel Raphael is around you. You are, like I said, angel energy is here. Let's see if there's any cards. He doesn't really have a message for me because he's just wanting me to tell you that he's there, that he is there with you. Yes, that you are not alone on this journey of healing. He's just really saying that. Look, that was the card, and I nearly flipped it back. Bam. Okay, so the first card you got is heart chakra, heart chakra, heart healing. It says that the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So that to me means I want a bit more clarification. What I'm hearing from it's a sorrow. There's a sorrow in the energy, Jen. Yeah, there's a sorrow. And maybe that sorrow is from the accident itself, or maybe it was happening before the accident. But it feels like there's like needing to address the sadness that's going on in the heart space so that you can that sadness is when you address that, it's going to help with the physical healing, but also the emotional healing of integrating the accident, body and soul. Yeah, yeah, and understandable that you would have that. Understandable that you would have that. And sacral chakra, this is interesting. We've gotten two chakra cards coming up, two chakra cards. So sacral chakra, that is the creative sex center. That's the one in the pelvis. It's saying that this card is about sensitivity as well. So this card is saying like your body is sensitive right now, so be mindful of what you put in it. Yeah, and that includes people, that includes places, and that of course includes food, chemical substance, all of that. So it's like because of what's been going on, the body is really sensitive and those little things do add up. So be mindful about what's going on in terms of what you're putting into your body as well at this time. I mean, that applies to all of us always, but especially after what you've been through with the accident. Thank you for the rose, Mercy. I appreciate it. We've had a lot of requests coming in for readings now. So this is a point where I get confused and I'm like, wait, who has who has requested? Who is still here? If you want a reading, you're coming in from Instagram or YouTube. Let me know. And let me know if you can see me and let me know if you can hear me. If you're over on one of those two platforms, it'll make it easier for me. Just gonna tune if there's anything else here for Jen, but I feel like that could be complete. Yeah, that's complete, Jen. Raphael just sort of like left my shoulder. So mm, he's saying to me that as he's leaving, he's saying like patience is going to be important for this one because it's not an overnight fix. But yes, you are supported by the angels. And again, be really aware of what I'm feeling is a bit of an exercise for you to take stock of what are the things in your life that you are that, and I'm not big things. I mean like little things like are there certain food, chemicals, or environments that don't feel, or even people that don't feel like they're actually helping your recovery? And can you remove those so that there's spaciousness for something else to come in? Yeah. Mercy, yes, you can have a reading, although there are a few ahead of you. And I thank you so much for the roses. That is so beautiful. We are doing free readings all week. Free readings all week because I've recently launched Inner Ascension Alchemy, which is my psychic development training. If you want to be able to do this yourself confidently, not just like, oh, snake oil salesman hoping for the best, but real deal stuff, then I will teach you how to access your gifts, not the way it looks like for me or the way it looks like for someone else, the way that it is for you, because everybody is connected. It's just that we need to really open up the heart so that we can tune into that, open up our Kundalini channel, which is all the chakras, all the energy points along the body. And once that happens, then you're able to tune into your natural gifts, your natural state. You know, I use the word gifts, but really they're not gifts. It's like, is running a gift? Maybe. Is walking? Is all of these things that are normal things that we do every day, like eating and lifting weights, are they gifts? I don't know. I don't know if they're gifts. And this is the same. These are just higher dimensional abilities that we have as human beings that we've forgotten. And what I do is I help you to access that. That you do have to be committed and you do have to be ready to go into that space of training and development. It's really fun. So if you're interested in that, hit me up in the messages or you can check it out in all my links and stuff up there. All right, who is next on the list? I have no idea. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I'm really appreciating. Imran, are you still in the house? Because you were next. Imran, I really hope I'm saying your name correctly. He may have left the chat. Oh my God, yes, you're still here. Would you like a general reading or do you have a specific question? And then also, would you like me to use an oracle deck? I don't have to. So we've got shamanic healing, We've got Angel Therapy, and we've got the Starseed Oracle. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. Thanks, Jan, for the follow. It was really beautiful to read for you. If you want a fuller reading, you can always reach out. Whatever feels right for you, girl. Nice. I'm gonna go with my favorite deck then, Shamanic Healing, and I just love this deck. If you're gonna get any deck, I would start with. Well, maybe not start with this one because it's a little bit more abstract. Thanks, Anika. Is it Anika? Anikwa? All right. So, Imran, are we doing general, or do you have a question? Whatever feels right for you. Love, please. Oh, around love? A question around love and relationships? Yes. Okay, so out let's just clear out. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Clearing out Jen's energy just so that we can reset. Immediately for you, I get butterflies, like butterflies in the heart, and I haven't even fully tuned in Imran, but what I'm seeing is butterflies in the heart. Now, what that's suggesting to me around love is that there is a sense of trepidation or a nervousness around love, but there is a readiness for it. There's an opening to it. So what I'm hearing rather is to continue going, like let yourself be vulnerable because you have to be. Like I know you're feeling quite nervous about the whatever's going on for you in love, but it's like what this nervousness is pointing to is the correct thing, not the wrong thing. So you're not moving away from what you're seeking, it's actually moving you towards what you're seeking. And to stay open in the heart, to stay open, which means the nervousness probably won't go away for a while because that nervousness is indicating that your heart space is opening up to receive and to be with another. Let's see if I can pull in a guide for you. Okay, so you have galactic guides coming in for you. I don't know if you've heard of the blue avians before. Let me know if anyone in chat has heard of the blue avians. YouTube, Instagram, have you heard of the blue avians? I'm curious. Let me know. Or here on TikTok if you've heard of the blue avians. The blue avians are an intergalactic race. It's in the name, they're blue. They look kind of bird-like. Good morning. Good morning, Hales. Welcome. Uh, the blue avians are a very wise race, and they carry with them a sense of regal. And I'm wondering why the blue avians come in to support you. So your guide is lifting up. They have wings, they're bird-like, and there's something caught under the arm. He's pulling it out. It's a white feather. Why do I have a white feather? He's just showing me. I'm just I'm just receiving what's happening right now, so just give me a moment. He's taking this energy of do you do much writing? Do you do much writing, Imran? Or are you good with writing? Because what I'm seeing is writing, and it's like it's what I thought was a feather is actually like more of a quill, a quill. So it's like writing with the quill, and I'm at the very least, this symbol means to write down what you want. I know that's like really cliche affirmation type manifesting, but write it down. There's something to do with writing. Beautiful. I don't write much anymore, but you used to write. So tell me why don't you write much anymore? Are you too busy? Because what I get was so I got the growth card. Notice how there's two of everything. 2 acorns, 2 pairs of acorns, 2 leaves. There's 2 of everything because this card indicates that that relational growth is on its way. But what I'm seeing, I've got the retreat card in reverse. So this card is like almost too much in the world. Like there's not enough downtime. There's not enough retreat taking place. There's not enough time to write. There's not enough time to be in your heart energy enough to like not to not. What I'm hearing is like overly focused on output, overly focused on the outcome of an action, right? Like I have everything that I do has to create something or lead to something or be productive in some way. But actually, what your guides are saying to you is you need to create more time to be in you and your energy, so that you can. Um, it's like you're festering in the juice in a good way of your essence, your love. Yeah, only 300 likes away. Come on, can I make a goal? Like, how do I make goals? I don't know how to do that. Can I make a goal? I think we're nearly there. We're nearly at the 10K likes, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Yes, guys, I am doing readings. If you'd like a reading, let me know in the chat, and I'll see when we get to you. I do have a few in the queue. All right, let's pull another card. Imran, is this landing? I want to know what's going on for you. Hi, Deshan from South Africa on YouTube. Let me know if you would like a reading, Deshan. We've got a few in the queue. We are doing. This might be all the cards, but come on, I want more. Oh my gosh, we got over the 10K. Thank you, thank you, thanks, guys. What a vibe. XBF, two guys things are going well with. That's great. That's great. Are they meeting you in the level of depth that you desire? Or is it like you're that's what my question is. Are they meeting you in the level of depth that you desire? Or is it almost becoming a task? Interesting. That's so interesting. One in mind, one in body, one in soul. All wanting more. What do you want? What do you want, girl? Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but the cards kind of fell to pieces. It's a mess. That's what it's saying. Like it's feeling very chaotic, a little bit messy, a little bit yeah, I think there could be perhaps a little bit of an opportunity for you to in that space of quiet time, in that space of retreat, to take a little bit of stock. Yeah, what do you actually want in your relationships? And there's so what the guide is showing me is like a black diamond in the heart, but underneath that black diamond, there's like a gold diamond. There's a gold diamond. And so there's this sense of what you have now, it may feel good, but it's actually only like halfway. There's something deeper than that, which is wanting to birth through you and can come into your life. But there's this need to cut the shit. There's this need to, if it's just fluffy and like too messy and there's just so much going on that it's a bit chaotic, there's not enough time to be in your own energy, then that's kind of blocking you from the depth and more depth. So I would be saying, what do you want rather than what all of these other guys want? What do you want? And being honest with moving forward in that. We're gonna leave it there. Thank you. The guide has given me a pyramid. He's given me a pyramid. Why? What's in the pyramid? Is it a gift? Yes, it's a gift for you. And inside the gift, inside the pyramid, it opens, and what's in there? It's this like ball thing, this black orb. What is that? And I'm hearing the word nighttime. Do you know obsidian? That could be a stone to work with. Obsidian. And nighttime. What nighttime is rest, nighttime is retreat, nighttime is when the birds stop singing, the flowers start to retreat. I always hesitate to kinda go too deep in readings like this because I don't wanna offend anyone, so just take what resonates and, like, leave the rest. But what I'm hearing is, like, keeping yourself so busy with all of the, like, faff of these different relationships because you're afraid to get into what you really want, and you're afraid to look at whatever's there when you get quiet enough to feel whatever's there. But you can't get quiet enough to feel whatever's there because you've got so much going on the go all the time. That's actually like a coping strategy. That's what I'm hearing. If that doesn't resonate, throw it straight in the trash. I don't mind. But the obsidian will help to like absorb any of that like density or any of that energy that's like not really vibing. Yeah. So that's what I'm hearing. Sometimes when I get the Deshaun, I will get to you as well. Thank you for hanging around. Yes. Okay. So we did have a third person. I know I've got such a big queue. This always happens. Um, I'm just scrolling up. My God, there's so many. I think we're at the Australian Warlock. Are you ready? And then we've got Deshaun, and then we've got, if she's still in the chat, we've got, oh my God, I'm trying. I'm trying. Uh, I can't find it. There's so many things in the chat. I'm trying to scroll and I can't find. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. So many people. Yes. Warlock, Joshua, I'm so sorry. You were definitely not after Warlock. There was quite a few before you. I know the patience piece is so when you've got this many people, it's challenging. But if you would like a full reading, you know where to find me. You can head up there. You can find my links. I do online readings. They're 111 AUD. They start from that, or you can do fuller readings, which are a little bit more. I'm also doing psychic development training, which is a full blown coaching program with me to learn how to do this yourself. Good morning, guys. Welcome to those coming in. Thank you so much, Thristy, as well, for all of the love. Okay, are you ready? Australian Warlock, are you still in chat? Would you like to have your reading and would you like to use a deck? If so, what deck would you like to use? We've got Angel Therapy, Shamanic Healing, or the Starseed Oracle. Fun fact, I actually do not use Oracle cards very much in my full reading because there's that much to say from your guides. But when I'm sort of flip-flopping like this with so many different guidance teams, I can't quite, go as deep, which is about my own psychic protection. So I go to the degree I can, and then I work with the cards as well as a way to support me. Thanks for the tofu, Liza, tofu, we love. All right, so Deshaun is going to be after the Australian Warlock. Shamanic, I know it's the best one ever. In general, or would you like it in a particular reading? Also, I'm just going to clear the energy. That was a really powerful reading, the one I just did before, and I was hesitating. Thank you to the blue avian energy that came in to support. I was hesitating because they were saying things that I was like, but that's the thing about guides is they don't hold back. They don't sit there and spoon feed the sugar. No, they just deliver the message, even if it's a bit brutal. I would like advice for this phase I'm going through at the moment. Okay. Do you want to tell me more or do you want to keep it that general? It's up to you. I can give you whatever I receive. All right, let's do it. Just clearing the energy. Blah. Is this leaving you feeling quite bitter? Let me know, Australian Warlock in the chat. I'm kind of feeling like from whatever this situation is, it's scratching at you because I'm feeling what I'm seeing is like long nails scratching at you, and it's just like it's uncomfortable. There's this feeling of this is irritating me. This is maybe not irritating. It's like irking me, but making me feel potentially lesser than. So yeah, there's I can feel that what I'm seeing psychically is two long fingers and they're kind of dirty and they've got these nails and they're scratching. That's to me, it's representing the energy. But just let me know, like, if that resonates or not with you, if you are feeling that way around it, and we'll see what your team have to say. Mm. Facing my shadow at the moment. Yeah. You know what? I love shadow. Dealing with my intense self-doubt at the moment, questioning my spiritual path. That would be that bitterness that's coming in. You know, the thing about the shadow is we know it, but it's hard is we have to turn right towards it because we are our shadow. We are our shadow. It's not something that is there over it's our shadow is an exiled part of us. Yeah, that's all it is. It's not that it's some other thing that we need to fix. It's just a part of ourselves that we have exiled or has decided from conditioning or consciously or unconsciously that it's not us. So then it becomes shadow, which is a gay man I did with my sexuality for like so long. Okay, so I'm turning straight towards it. I know that you do a lot of witchy stuff, so that would definitely be informing what I see. So I'm just going to address that straight away. Maybe I have a bias, right? But what I'm seeing is this like witch, and it's a classic witch. This classic witch is like almost like the evil witch in Hansel and Gretel, and she's got the like long nose and the wart, and she's like, "Meh, meh, meh," and she's like cackling, and her skin's sort of a bluish green. It's quite pale. And as I turn and see, this is getting full on. Her skin is like melting off, and she's coming down. And I'm loving you, and I'm sending you more. And her fingers are breaking now. And okay, Mickey, stop it. We love the synchronicity. What I'm seeing and hearing is that you are coming in to more of your understanding of your soul self that sits behind the witchcraft, that sits beyond the witchcraft, the warlock, witchcraft, wizardry, spell casting, herbal, whatever. That is child's play, is the word that's coming to me. And I know that that sounds brutal. That to me, not to me, but to what I'm hearing, is it's a child's play can when you compare it to the fullness of your soul self, when you compare that to the fullness of the spiritual depth of your infinite light. That is what when I went through and the witch was so terrifying in a way, and it was decaying in front of me and becoming blah, and then we stripped it all the way back, all the way through to light. That's what's at the core of you. Light. Light, sound, vibration, love. When we move, we're going to do a quick interdimensional lesson. The third dimension is where we are sitting physically in the body. It is the dimension of the solids. The fourth dimension is also the dimension of solids, but we also astral abilities on. So that's when we are in the physical body, but we have connection to something that feels beyond. That's where a lot of us are starting to vibrate now. That's why these gifts are coming in so frequently now. That's why you see a million people like me on TikTok, because this is becoming a mainstream thing. Thank you, Thrifty. I really appreciate. You're so freaking great. Do you want a reading, Thrifty? Seriously. Um, and the fifth dimension is when our light body comes in and we start to really anchor into our light. But once we get like that's when we're in physical body, but we're also like in light body at the same time. Sixth dimension is sound, and seventh dimension is light, just pure light. So the sixth dimension is what feels interesting here, is because that is that is sound harmonics. That is just sound harmonics. And those sound harmonics and the light is what creates reality. It's called string theory. And so when we when we move beyond the witchcraft, beyond the crystals, beyond all the things, what we come back to is the core of you, which is that light. And that is what you are being asked to go into. That is what that shadow is asking you to recognize. That is what you are being called into, is the truer and fuller depth. And then you can do all of the warlocky stuff and all of the fun things on top of that, but it is not you. That is the superfluous adornment on you. That is the jewelry that you wear to have fun. That's what that is. All right, let's see what the cards say. Let me know if this is resonating at all. Maybe it's not. Do the shamanic. It's interesting that your guide came through to me as like a decaying witch. But they do. Yes, we have a card for you. Stop it. This is a good one. Teaching. It's a teaching. The tree of growth. It is a teaching. You're in a teaching phase. Even if it feels like a shadow phase, it is a teaching phase. This is a nice one to get. It's all good. This card, it's all good. That's what this card is. And what I like about this card is it's representing what I was saying before, coming back to center. Coming back to center. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. I'm just doing the readings as I can. I'll try and get to as many people as possible. We are moving back to center. Deshaun, you are next there. I want to pull one more card. Well, that came so quickly. Interesting. Masculine energy is coming in for you. And I'm feeling this in your own masculine energy, not just like another guy. I mean, your own masculine energy is coming in as well, more for you to be seen, more for you to know. And this is the thing about the divine masculine. It is actually the divine masculine and the divine feminine, when it has been shadowed, the way to access it is through your darkness, because that's where it's lying, because we've shadowed it. If we hadn't have shadowed it, it wouldn't be sitting in the darkness. But we see it as darkness because we've shadowed it. So I have a feeling that when we go into that, you'll like it. Thank you, Ari. Oh, thank you. And can I just say, Australian Warlock, I'm calling you by your title. That was a privilege to read for you. Thank you. Because we chat off this as well. So thank you. And thank you for giving me that opportunity and for trusting in me. I really appreciate it. All right, Deshaun. Deshaun is coming to us from YouTube. Deshaun, are you still here? Can you let me know? Because I don't want to read if you've left the building. We're just going to clear the energy. Woo! Such a positive vibe. Thank you, and Faith. I really appreciate it. I have recently moved to my dream place, which is the Sunshine Coast in Australia. I love it here. It is so good. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much for the love. Oh, I know I'm doing weird things with this crystal, but it helps me. I don't know if the shamana ring is doing anything, but it helps me feel safe. And that's the most important thing. Yes, Deshaun, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? And also, do you want to use a deck? We've got the Starseed Oracle, we've got the Angel Therapy cards, and we've got the Shamanic Healing cards. Oh, the Sunny Coast is amazing. You know the Robert Irwin scandal of recent? If you haven't, go check one of my latest posts. He lives like 50 minutes down the road from me at Australia Zoo. And I'm like, Am I just gonna like go over there and like, hi, Robin? Apparently he wants American tourists. So I guess I'm out. I also think he's a straight man, but he's also 21. So there's that. Amazing Italian cafe at Golden Beach have the best cannolis. I'm going. Love cannolis. All right, we're doing the angel deck and a general reading. Thank you so much, Deshaun. Let's get into it. Guys, after this, I'm going to pick, well, how long have we been live for? Oh, I've probably got space like another 4 or 5 readings. So yeah, we're gonna pick some more. Okay, angel deck, general reading. I, that just feels relevant. I'm gonna keep that there. That card. Thank you. That was thank you. Or shamanic. Ooh. Can I choose? I am feeling angel for you. They're not my favorite cards. I'm the biased. These I love these cards. They're not my favorite cards. Da-da-da-da-da-da. If you guys do miss out on a reading today, I do free readings in your inbox every fortnight or every bi-weekly. You just submit a little questionnaire. It's like one question. You can ask your one question, and then I do a lottery draw and I do a full-blown written reading in the email inbox. If you want to do that, you'll see it in my length. I don't know if you can even say that word, but you'll see it in the space where the things are. You can always go to that. You choose. Thank you, Deshaun. We are here for Deshaun. I am getting an ascended energy from you, Deshaun. I am getting like royalty. That's the energy. It's like I am being cloaked with regal. Hmm. You just have this regal, royal energy in you. And I don't know if that's in your actual life or if it's in your just soul energy, but it's really, really beautiful. I'm being told to start with the cards, so this is a bit of a different audio. This is a different order that we normally do. But starting with the cards and my shuffling is really crap. So struggling. No, I'm not. Hang on a sec. Tuning into Sean's energy for high school only he's good and beautiful. With me, I just got a bunch. Root chakra, I know it. I don't know what it is with the cards, but I guess it's because I'm not just working with cards. I'm psychically tuning in and then also working with cards. So when I just know if a card pulls in, it'll say yes or no to me, whether or not that card is correct. I knew this card was coming. I could feel the energy of it, and then it came up. Ugh, I knew it. Okay, we're done. Deshaun, the first piece is you are surrounded by, this is the Ascended Masters card. You are surrounded by them. We all are, but they're wanting to let you know that. They're wanting to let you know the regal energy. Yes, keep, what I'm hearing is meditate in that energy. Meditate in that energy. Imagine you are being surrounded by, lovingly enveloped by that energy and meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, I've got like 3 ones on Inside Timer. You can go check them out. Also in my links, a lot of free stuff. So that's important. That regal energy. That regal energy is teaching. That energy is helping you to move into some next sort of chapter of your evolution. Thank you for the rose, Riley. It is helping you to move into some form of next chapter of your spiritual development by following that energy. It feels quite traditional, perhaps more of a traditional pathway, more like for example, I'm just throwing it out there, like yoga could be a very good example of more of a traditional pathway of spiritual growth. But nevertheless, um, okay, that's so interesting. there's something going on in the lower half of your body. So we did pull the base chakra card, the root chakra card. So this is about family. This is about sense of belonging. This is about grounding. This is about your home, your career, your finances, stability. And I have a feeling it can relate to parents, parental figures, parental energy. Is there anything going on with parents, parental energy? Now, this doesn't have to be the actual parents. It could be anyone that represents parental energy in your life. How is that feeling, Deshaun? Let me know in the chat. Um, what I'm feeling is there is some sort of there's some sort of royalty, like at least energetic in the lineage. There's this form of deep respect. There's this form of it's like I love and respect my parents so dearly, but they're also freaking up. Just lost my mum in July last year. Okay, okay, that adds context. I feel like there's something that it feels like you're holding yourself back or something because of that. Or that you're holding yourself back because you're afraid of what they may think, or 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 maybe that you're going to disappoint your mom, or you have to do some more um, to properly this sounds so weird, to properly, like, honor her. It's like you're not doing enough, or what you're doing is wrong, or there's this fear of, uh it feels like a stuckness. It feels like a stuckness. Now the remedy is the fairies card. The fairies card is about embracing your fairiness, as in embracing mother nature, embracing creativity, embracing play, embracing the lightheartedness. I can see that the divine feminine now wants to come in to support you, but not just in a maternal way, but in a way of the joy that comes with the divine feminine, the free spirited nature that comes with the divine feminine. It's like you are you are it's like so concerned about not doing it the right way or not impressing your parents, even if it's in the spirit realm. Like almost like I know that, take what resonates, leave the rest, but it's almost this fear of the omnipresence that your mother is in the spirit realm now so she can see everything that's going on and she's disappointed. That's not true. That's not true. She is not saying that. She is bringing you this loving, royal, regal energy, and she's putting it all around you, and she's saying, "You are so held in this, and we want you to play. We want you to play. We want you to have fun. Look how colorful and lighthearted the color palette is. There's wings, there's flowers. There's this sense of letting go in a way." And this card is really powerful because what it is this is a healing card. This card is okay. So Deshaun's over on YouTube, so I know you guys can't see this on TikTok, but he's just said you're spot on. Yay! I'm glad to hear that I'm spot on. There is a healing in this card. Yeah, there is that your parents are loving you and have loved you to the best of their ability. And yes, this card comes with a sometimes there's a gap between what they can give you and what you needed. But do not allow yourself anymore to be so held back by the fear of what their judgment is on you, what they fear is not enough, or what you fear and is not enough, because they're saying play. And there's another card here. Wow, that was like immediately. It's another fairy angel. I mean, these two cards go hand in hand. Fairy angels, flowers, frolicking, play, pastels, integrity, being it's like in order to be what they need me to be, I have to be out of integrity. No longer. You're ready? This has happened for a reason. You have come across me. You are seeing this right now because you are ready to step into your integrity more than ever before. And that may not necessarily look like the exact pathway that your parents had for you. You know, it's not going to be a smooth frickin' journey, and no, it's not necessarily going to be easy. However, you are able to. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. I resonate with this so personally as well. I can see a lot of parallels to my own story in this. Let me tell you, it gets so much better when you're on the other side. I hope that resonates. You said that I'm spot on. I'm sending you lots of love, Deshaun. I know that was pretty full on, but for whatever reason, your soul brought me to me today. And so you need it, girl. All right. I know that I've been a little bit missing in the chat. Woo! Clearing the energy. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I see you all. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I saw that sneaky question. I saw that sneaky question. And I'm gonna say, wouldn't you like to know, babe? Wouldn't you like to know? Thank you, Deshaun. I just want to bow to you and to the royalty and your energy. It is here to support you. Flowers. Go put some flowers in your apartment or in your room or something. That's what I'm hearing. Go get some flowers, whether it's from a garden or from a florist, and put them in your room because they're going to remind you of this. Guys, I'm going to pick someone now and I'm going to do it at random. And I know so many of you guys have been here. If you are still here with me, let me know if you would like a reading. I know that I hate the feeling of people in the chat, me, I'm next. It gets really hard to follow. So I have to do it randomly and I just have to pick the person that just comes to me. Yeah, that's all I can do. Oh my God, it's asking me to add a goal. Let's add a goal. What goal should we do? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what to do. Confirm. I just did like the wings goal. What does that mean? I just did the wings goal because I saw wings and it was like flower. It was wings. So I don't really know what the goal means, but we're here and we're working towards the wings because Instagram said so. Thank you, Laura. Oh my gosh, there's so many names coming through. Guys, remember that if you do not get a reading today, that's okay because you can submit your question and it will go into a lotto draw to do a free reading into your inbox. You can follow the links and they will take you there if you're coming in on Instagram. Hello. If you're coming in on YouTube, hello. And of course, for those, many of you on TikTok, hello. All right. There are so many names. I'm just going to pick one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just scrolling up. I'm scrolling up because I know that there's been people here for a while. Claudine. Claudine. Are you in the chat, Claudine? Oh my God, it doesn't even let me scroll up all the way. That is so rude. We're gonna do you. Christy, do you want a reading? You've been so giving. Let me know if you want a reading, please. And you can be next. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you so much for the love hearts. I really appreciate it. All the roses. Claudine, would you like a general reading or would you prefer to ask a specific question? Okay, Thrifty is next. So Claudine and then Thrifty. These are the three decks that you can pick from. Would you like to use one? I do not have to use a deck. General, okay, great. And would you like to use a deck? I'm getting so sweaty. The white one. Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle. Yes, thank you for the heart and for being number 10 on my team. Yes, let's build up a spirit team. Let's build up a starseed team. God, tell you what, like sometimes the spiritual journey can feel really alone, but I tell you, we are getting to the point now in our ascension period where, oh man, okay, they TikTok restricted me. So annoying. It's so annoying. Hang on, guys. Let me just deal. They've just put a restriction on me. Commercial disclosure. Okay. So, OMG. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're here. We're doing the reading. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate them. We got restricted because we were talking about spiritual stuff, and some people might find that offensive. Like, oh, please, not the many stating. Anyway. Claudine, general reading. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to tune into your energy. You have got full blown like stag antlers, like in the forest, like pagan energy around you. You have beautiful energy, but it's very earthy and it's very grounded. Tamara, how do we get a reading? I'm just picking them at random. But if you do miss out, I always do free readings. You can get them in your inbox by heading up to this way. You'll see a link to submit your question. It's a lottery, or of course, I do paid readings. 111 bucks, that'll get you a 30-minute audio reading, or you can do in-person readings online. Or if you live in the Sunshine Coast, come to me. The reason we're doing free readings all this week is because I have launched Inner Ascension Alchemy, which is my one-to-one psychic development training program. So if you are like a little bit witchy like me, a little bit starseedy, a little bit spiritual, and you have the nudge to awaken your gifts, to really step into them and not sort of be like playing around, maybe, maybe not, but actually like feel comfortable and confident in them. Learn how to protect yourself psychically, learn how to accelerate the growth, unblock your channel so that you can get into it. That's what Inner Ascension Alchemy is all about. And you can find all the details in my area. I should be saying, I want to say so many things. Okay, so we're coming back to Claudine's energy of the stag, and there's just an immediate wanting you to ground down into the earth. Now, we could all use a lot of that. That comes up a lot because a lot of us are ungrounded. It's 2025. I get it. But that stag is here. Bang. It's like, including, let me know in the chat if it resonates. Thank you. I see the yes. Gosh. Okay. There's an overwhelming mentally in the mind. There's a mental overwhelm in the mind. Now, it's yes, we all get mentally overwhelmed, but right now it feels like you're in a mental overstimulation that is a little bit over the normal. Yeah. So yeah, we're always thinking and stressed and whatever. But this is like on the level that's a little bit extra. It's a little bit abnormal. It's uncomfortable. We don't want to be there. It's feeling overwhelming mentally. Now, your guide has come in as a beautiful stag. That's a beautiful spirit animal guide to have. I love it when we get animal guides. But this guide is also giving almost centaur energy. There's this element of there's a mysticism in the guide's energy. They're not just an animal; they are half animal, half human. Yeah, there's this beautiful. They want you to. Oh, he's bowing to me, and I heard the word surrender. They want you to surrender to needing to control and fix this situation. If you can't, is what I'm hearing. Just let yourself accept this and move the fuck on. Because there is no mental thinking that is going to get you out of this. I know that that's that. You're very welcome. I know that there's this part of us that wants to go, if I can just think my way through this, I'll get there. Mm-mm. This is a surrender and a trust to that energy. That's why the stag bowed to me. Like he put his two front legs down, and then he went down. And actually, as he's going down, something's falling out of his head, which is a rock. A rock fell out of his head. Yeah, it's like the stress falls away when you do this. You helped me. I wanted answers, and you helped to explain this to me. You're very welcome. There's more. You've got two cards that are very much along the same energy. Baby steps, one step at a time. It's not an overnight thing. One step at a time. Yeah. And this card is a changing of your perspective. And what these cards want you to do is they want you to trust your intuition. And now I understand why this Pegasus type, stag type, uh, centaur energy, there's that mysticism in the energy because they are wanting you to trust your intuition in this one. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. It's not leading you astray. And when you listen to that, you will know you'll have more clarity. It's like the intuition may be telling you something that the mind doesn't necessarily want to accept just yet. I always trust it. Great. Yes. Good. Lean on that. Lean on that more than ever before. You can. I think, is that it? Ooh, you've got root chakra energy release to do. So, oh my God, sometimes now I've got to do the puzzle thing. Oh my God. Hang on. Yes, girl. Anything that helps to connect you into the root chakra. So going into nature is great. The beach, like dancing, shaking it out, screaming into a pillow. But I'm seeing moving your legs, moving your legs. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. Yep. Sometimes I get a full stop message from the guides. They just go, and I just got that. So there we go. Now, I hope that was supportive for you, Claudine, and I do hope that I am. Oh my God, Laura, you reached level 2 in my team. Thank you. Would you like a reading after? Um, oh, thank you, Lydia, as well. I see you all. Oh my God, yay. Thristy, are you still here? Thristy? Thristy? I need to write this down. Thristy. Lydia, if you're still here, I see you and we can do a reading for you. And who was the other person? I already forgot. Oh my God. You're so welcome, Claudine, and I do apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Thank you for the roses. Gray. Thank you for the roses. Gray Dave. Laura as well. And Dave. Okay. Oh my God, Matt's here as well. We love Matt. The first way you said it right. Yeah, thanks, Claudine. Thank you. I'm glad it resonated. Yes, we love Matt, another beautiful spiritual queer soul and queer human. Thristy, are you still here? Surely you didn't leave now, right at the time when your reading is about to start, because that would be a cruel twist of fate. You've been here for so long. We're at nearly 50K likes, guys. Can you believe that? Oh, Lily, I see you. I see you. And yes, we can do a reading for you. Okay, I think Christy's left the building. I'm so upset. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yes, tap that screen, girl. Tap that screen. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It could be that the chat is restricting Thristy. Oh my gosh, no. Why would it do this? Far out. Okay, well, we'll put Thristy next in the queue. I'm just gonna potentially see, sometimes I feel like TikTok is so great and so cruel at the same time. All right, Lydia is next. Lydia, would you like a general reading or would you like a specific question? And as always, we can go with cards or we don't have to go with cards, and we have the 3 decks to choose from. Ooh, Starseed Oracle, Shamanic, or the Angel. Oh my god. So we've got the order is Lydia, Laura, Grey Dave, and then Lily, maybe Thrifty. The middle one, that's Shamanic Oracle. That's my favorite. I keep saying that. I shouldn't do that. You're not meant to have a favorite child, but I do. And it's Shamanic. And do you have a general question or yeah, general? Oh my gosh, whoever is coming in on YouTube, hi, I see you, or maybe on Instagram. Oh, I don't even know if I'm. Can someone? I don't like. This is a big ask, but if someone wants to go over to my Instagram and check if I'm actually going live on Instagram, and let me know, because I don't know if I actually am, and I don't know if it's working. It's funny how like my Instagram is this baby account compared to my TikTok. It's so funny. All right, general reading for Lydia. In the high side from Lydia, the old energy. I just think there's more energy for me to get old. So I got fire in the belly immediately, but I don't quite know if that's you. Let me just double check. Lol, I know. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. This feels a little bit cliche to say. Thank you, Bree, for the heart pub. I'm getting Phoenix Rising from the Ashes energy right now for you. And there's this sense of it's like I'm on the edge of being burned by the fire or transforming completely. And it's like riding that line. It's like both of those could go either way at this point. It's like can destroy me and like throw me off completely, or it's going to transform me. And it all happened from here. It happened from the sort of the sacral area, which is all about creation, intimacy, relationships, creative life force, energy, artistry, flow, money flow. But it started there and then it went right up into my throat. So there's probably something about speech. There's something about like, can I speak up? There's probably something about using the voice. Name the same as on here. It's awake in the game. Yeah, awake in the game. Thank you for asking. Uh, and it's linked. It's in the length. Okay, this is a really great. I'm getting really great energy for you. I haven't got a guide though yet. Let me see if I've got a guide. Mm, they're wanting me to utilize the cards a little bit more. So there's clearly something in the cards here. Sometimes it happens. Hey, Casey. I see you. We'll see what we have time for because I want to try and do everyone if I can. But if we don't get to you, I always do once a fortnight. I do a lottery draw reading in the email inbox, and you can always put your name in that by going. Um, we're doing a full pull here for you. A full pull for Lydia. Full pull. Okay. 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 What this is telling me. Oh my God, no, I'm not live on Insta. Stop it. That is so upsetting. I will try and double check that. No wonder. That is so annoying. Anyway, that's fine. Um, oh no, that is so annoying. I'm meant to be. Well, that's just irritating. Okay, fine. Um, Thank you for checking. I really appreciate it though. Um, The first card for you, Lydia, is to honor your energy, to honor where you are right now. Yeah, even though it might feel like you're on the tippy toe of burning in the fire or potentially transforming into the phoenix, we don't know which way it's going to go at this point. Honoring that energy is where you need to do. And you've got the retreat card. So this is like pulling away, taking stock, time in your own space, time for what you need, do what you need to do to be in your own space. It's like the word I'm hearing is it's not selfish. It's not selfish to do this. And you need to do this right now because that is the keystone to finding the balance. That is the keystone to helping you to step in, to go, to move away from the I could either like burn out completely right now or I could be transformed into the transformed timeline, into the transformed, yeah? So what that's gonna do is create more constancy. This card is changes, but I pulled it in reverse. So this to me is giving constancy. Yeah, so when you do this, it'll feel like it's a little bit more stable. You can see there's this returning to the spiral, returning to the core, which is needed in the movement into balance. Yeah, so it's starting to bring that balance in, which then creates stability. And what I'm hearing is that what I'm seeing, sorry, in the cards is that there is pent up angst, pent up emotions that need to be released and need to be honored. It's okay to feel resentful, bitter, angry, sad, whatever that might be, but this can't release until you create the spaciousness for it to feel safe. Because the nervous system, if you're in the middle of I don't know whether I'm burning alive or whether I'm going to become a phoenix of the ashes, how can you? Your nervous system can't release. Yeah, it needs to hold on because that's what our nervous system does. It protects us, it keeps us going, it keeps us doing the thing. So that's what I'm seeing for you. That's what I'm getting. Let me know if that resonates. That is your reading. Thank you, Lydia. I'm curious if it resonates. Christy, I just want to go back and so we've got four in the queue. We've got Christy, Laura, Dave, and Billy is the queue. Thank you. This is very, very relevant right now. Great. Now, as you guys, Christy, let me know if you're here. OMG, like, man, like, I just want it to work. Guys, I'm just checking my Instagram because apparently it's not going live on my Instagram. And I'm like, why isn't it? I'm using this. Okay, guys, if you're coming into me from YouTube, we are going to close the YouTube because it's just not working for me to go on a million platforms. So I'm going to close that one.